days, Jesus takes with him Peter, James, John, the brother of James, and led them up a high mountain by themselves. He took Peter, James, and John to a high mountain by themselves. What was so captivated by this? Because oftentimes Jesus had 12 disciples. He had 12. Why did he keep taking? You remember one day when he went to Jairus' daughter, Jairus' house. Jairus' 12-year-old daughter was sick. The Bible said when Jesus got to Jairus' house, he put everybody out the house. He had 12 disciples with him. But he took Jairus, his wife, Peter, James, and John in the house. Why he told the 9 to stay on outside? When he was in the Garden of Gethsemane praying, the Bible says that drops of sweat fell from his brow like blood. Luke tells us that when he went about a stone cast, Mark tells us that Mark says when he took Peter, James, and John, he got on his knees and said, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. When I looked at this, I was intrigued because I wanted to know why did Jesus, he had 12 disciples, why did he pick those 3 to always go with him when he went to some hard places? Because everybody can't stand no hard stuff. Why did Jesus take Peter, James, and John and told the rest of them, y'all stay out there. Come here, Peter, James, and John. Y'all come on with me. Come on. Why? Why did he take them? Because if I was with him, I'd say, wait a minute, Jesus is showing some favoritism here now. He's got favoritism because why he taking them boys and not taking me? Because let me tell you something. Sometimes the Bible said to whom much is given, much is required. So when I started doing my research, Jackie, when I started doing my research, why Jesus took Peter, James, and John, I came up with some startling stuff. See, in other words, you just can't study the Bible. You got to study Jewish prudence. It will tell you when you do the history of the Jews, you would discover something happened to Peter, James, and John. Huh? Because what happened is the Lord can see what's in your future before you can see it, and he start preparing you for what you're about to get into. Somebody better talk to me. So what happened was he had looked in Peter, James, and John's future, and he saw what was getting ready to happen to him. So he had to increase their faith by bringing him everywhere he go so they can see that he had power. Even though in the midst of their trouble, he's able to raise the dead. Oh, somebody better talk to me. God got to bring you to some places where you can see what he made of before you even get into it. Somebody better talk to me. See, God would never, let me tell you, if you're a child of God, he'll never leave you flaking and fading. He'll never leave it out. He always bring you with him and show you some experience before you even get into it. Whatever you're going through now, God had prepared you a long time ago, so you ought to be crying about it now. Huh? Somebody better talk to me. That's why I come to church to prepare myself. Because no happen, I know some trouble gonna meet me down the road, but God prepared me right now. So when I get in my trouble, I don't need to bite at my head and jump all over like I'm scared. Because I know God done already told me in this world you're gonna have some. Y'all looking, but you know what happened? God trying to prepare y'all something because y'all gonna meet some heavy stuff down the road. So that's what he was doing with Peter, James, and John. So here he meet all his 12. Come on, let's go to Jairus' house. Get to Jairus' house. It's okay. 9 of y'all stay outside. Peter, James, and John, come on, go with me in the house. Am I right? He went to the Garden of Gethsemane. When he got ready to go to the Garden of Gethsemane, Luke said when he went about a stone cast, he told the rest of the 9, y'all stay out there. Peter, James, and John, y'all come on. I said, why? Why did he do that? He was showing favoritism. He wasn't showing favoritism because Peter and them was just about to experience some hard stuff in their lives. You follow me? So what Jesus had to do, prepare them before they even go into it. See, the Bible said faith coming by hearing. So somehow, let me tell you something. They had the word with them all the time. Jesus was the word. So what he wanted to do was trying to increase their faith. And look, you know what he had to do? Show him what he's able to do before he take them what they was getting ready to go through. Somebody better talk to him. Before you go through something, God, first of all, he'll bring you with him while he performing miracles. So when you get some trouble, you don't have to scratch your head. You don't have to worry because he done already showed you, I got all power. Somebody go get the message. Then when I start studying the Bible, guess what I studied? Guess what I found out? When they look, let's look at Peter. Let's take Peter first of all. When they got ready to, Peter was crucified. Y'all know that. But when they was getting ready to crucify Peter, they wanted to crucify with his head down. But no, Peter told him, he said, let me tell y'all one thing. He said, I don't want to be crucified like Jesus was crucified. So y'all turn my head down and put my feet in the air. So Peter was crucified with his head down and his feet up. Let's look at John. The Bible said John was boiled in the kettle of hot burning oil until all the skin came off his body. And when they boiled him in the kettle of hot water, not only that, they took him and banished him into an island of Patmos out in the Aegean Sea. You follow me? By himself out there. John was by himself. I mean, look, burned all over, the skin coming off his body. But guess what happened? While John was out there in that island, he wasn't by, they thought he was by himself. But all of a sudden, John said, I looked behind me. I heard a voice saying, I am Alpha, I'm Omega, I'm the beginning, I'm the ending, I'm the first, I'm the last. No, God will never leave you, man. I don't care where they put you. He said, I'll come where you are. Come on, give me somebody get you. Hey, when God do it, hey, you not by yourself. Let him look. Let him cash you out. God will bring you in. Let him talk about you. God will pick you up. Somebody better talk to me here now. When God do it, hey, 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 hey. So John was boiled and put on the island. What happened to James? When you read Acts chapter 12, the Bible said about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands against certain of the church. See, in other words, know what happened? The devil don't mess with everybody. He only mess with those of who you don't have. Oh, y'all don't like me. Somebody tell me the devil don't mess with me. Know why the devil don't mess with you? You already have. You see, he don't need to waste no ammunition upon you. He'll mess with somebody who trying to worship God, who trying to live right, walk right, think right, act right. Somebody better talk. That's when the devil step on your house, when you trying to serve God. Some people don't have no trouble with Satan because Satan said, why should I bother with you and I got you wrapped up in my clutches? I got you cursing folks out. I got you acting like a fool. Why am I wearing some ammunition? I'm going to get somebody who's serving God. Maybe you got God in your life. That's the one I want right over here. The Bible said, read Acts chapter 12. About that time, Satan, Herod the king, stretched forth his hands against certain that belonged to the church. Watch this in the next verse. Says, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. So what happened to James? He was killed by Herod. John was boiling some hot oil. Peter was crucified with his feet up and head down. So y'all see why Jesus always took them boys with him? Huh? See, when you're going through stuff, God's going to show you what you're going to go through. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? See, look, the stuff that you're going through didn't just sneak up on you. No, God been trying to warn you was going to go through it, but you just didn't want to make the preparation to deal with it. Somebody, am I making this sense? Huh? See, some people walk through life trying to put pressure on other people, but you don't have the Bible said, with what measure you meet, it shall be measured back to you. You can lie on me, but somebody going to lie on you. You can talk about me, but somebody going to talk about you. You can backstab me, but somebody going to backstab. You ain't got to holler. Say, let me hear y'all holler up in here. That man go right there. Say what you want to say. The Bible said, be not deceived. That's why I don't worry about folks about, oh, they talking about you. The Bible said, be not deceived. God, whatever a man sow, that shall